Hello, everybody. Welcome to Snyder and Wrestling. It's time for another WrestleMania review. We are still finishing this. I'm going to finish all these reviews. It might take some time, but I'm going to finish this. Also, you might hear an sounding. I have my AC on. It is way too hot in my goddamn place. I need my AC on. Sorry, you gotta live with it. That's just the way it is. So we are doing WWF WrestleMania 2000. No, not the video game. The actual show from April 2nd, 2000, located in Anaheim, California, in the pond of Anaheim. We got attendance of 19,776. Buy rate of 824,000 in North America. Commentary team, of course. Jim Ross and Jerry, the King Lawler. See, this show is mainly known for McMahon in every corner. Linda, Vince, Shane, Stephanie. One person in each corner for the four-way elimination main event. Absolutely ridiculous. But we'll get to that when we get to that. We got Lillian Garcia singing America the Beautiful. She always has a tremendous voice. Still does to this day, which is crazy. First matchup is the Godfather and D'Lo Brown taking on the Big Boss Man and Bull Buchanan, baby. Sorry, big Bull Buchanan guy. There's some nice tag moves by Godfather and D'Lo Brown. The crowd do not like Big Boss Man. Not a fan. I'm pretty sure this is just after like the Big Show angle with his dad and the dragging him the casket and all that. I think this is just after that. So, yeah, Boss Man's not a likable guy at this point. Bull leaps off the top rope to do a clothesline to Brown. Very impressive for someone as athletic as Bull Buchanan is. But I don't think at this time you'd see many people his size doing moves like that. Scissor kick by Bull to D'Lo Brown. They wear down Brown. We get a bear hug by Bull Buchanan. D'Lo Brown gets back into it. The Hurricane Run off the top. We get a hot tag. The Godfather. So Shenanigans goes down. Big Boss Man. It's the Boss Man slam to Brown. And a top up leg drop by Bull Buchanan for the bad guys, the villains, to win tonight. I give this match 5 out of 10. I think it's perfectly fine. Does what it needs to do. No, there was no mega botch, but it felt very just middle of the road. By the way, get used to this is not even the most positive Mania review you will see. Just make that clear. The next matchup is the Hardcore Championship Battle Royal. The way this works is a 15-minute time limit. Whoever is the champion at the end of the 15-minute time limit will walk out as the Hardcore Champ. Now, what I've never figured out, and I'm going to check this now, because I want to see how they do this. Is each one considered a title reign? Okay, so by the looks of it, yes. So each single one is a title change. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna call them, because I wrote my list current champ. I'm just gonna put that. So the participants are in this Hardcore Championship Battle Royal: Bradshaw and Farouk, the Accolades or APA; Funaki, the Mean Street Posse, so Pete Gas, Rodney, and Joey Abs. The Headbangers, Marsh and Thrasher; Taka Michinoku, Crash and Hardcore Holly; Taz, and Viscera. You're just gonna mainly be telling me, it's just gonna be me doing all the title changes pretty much. But I will say this match is very fun. It's just exactly what you want. It's a hardcore thing. It's just it's all out clusterfuck. You don't expect, there ain't no clean cookie color wrestling going on up in here, okay? We get Taz Blexed by Taz, and he to become the current champion. The current champ walking into this, by the way, is Crash Holly. The Houdini of Hardcore, as he calls himself. Viscera pins Taz to become the current champ. Everyone gangs up on Viscera. Crash Holly ends up busted open. I don't even know how. Pete Gas is gusted open. Pete Gas is bleeding. Crash Holly's bleeding, but Pete Gas is bleeding. I don't know what happened to him. I would love to know. The APA take out Viscera and then tell Funaki to pin him to become the current champ. Don't know why that was done. That was very weird. They fight backstage. Rodney pins Funaki to become champion. Then Joey Abs turns on Rodney, hits a gut wrench suplex, and he becomes the current champ. Thrasher pins Abs. He becomes the current champ. Pete Gas pins Thrasher. Taz hits a T-bone suplex and then gets back becoming champion again. Crash pins Taz to become the current champ. And Hardcore hits Crash with JR's glass of snacks or whatever it was, candy, and pins him when he was supposed to in the last second and becomes champ because the referee missed his cue. He was supposed to pin him, and it was supposed to be that he survives because the ref supposed to just hit before he hits 3, the timer expires, but the referee starts a bit too early when the pin happens, so because of that, he has to hit 3, and Hardcore Holly is the new Hardcore champ walking out of Mania. He would lose it back to Crash the next night with the help of the APA. I give it a 6 out of 10. It is just a hardcore. It's hardcore chaos. I just enjoy watching it. I love it. It's just the way I am. I enjoy some hardcore chaos with this shit going down. I cannot at all complain about it. I just can't. The next one I can't complain about. Next matchup is Head Cheese. Al Snow and Steve Blackman taking on TNA, Test and Albert, with their manager, Trish Stratus. Before the match, Al Snow introduces Chester McCheesington. I believe that was the name. I know Chester was his first name. I believe it was McCheesington. To be in the corner. I don't know idea who this is and why they did it. This match bored me. This match was genuinely boring. I was so bored by this match. There's no botches, nothing like that. But my God, is this match boring as piss. They double team Test. Then the heels wear down Al Snow. Blackman takes down Albert with some kicks. We get a double powerbomb by Test and Albert to Snow. Test and Elbow drop off the top to win. I give it 4 out of 10, and that's me being generous. This match is really boring. It might just be me, but I really was bored watching this match. This match was a struggle to get through. Our next matchup is what saves the show. It is a triangle ladder match for the WWF Tag Team titles as the Dudleys defend against the Hardys and Edge and Christian. This is what we came to see, folks. We get a Bubba Bomb at the start by Jeff Hardy. Poetry motion by the Hardys to Bubba with a ladder. Matt hits an elbow drop to Devon on a ladder. Jeff does a 450, which I don't even remember Jeff doing. I didn't even know Jeff could do a 450. Freaking A. Bubba moves. Jeff lands pretty much knee first onto a ladder. Don't know how he kept walking after that. Edge and Christian dropping a ladder on the Bubba. Christian dives off a ladder onto Bubba and Matt on the outside. Edge spears Jeff off a ladder. Not as good as the one he'll do next year, but it's still brutal spot. I really wish that Jim Ross could tell the difference between Edge and Christian. He keeps messing him and the Hardys, he keeps messing up. I'm surprised he does it with the Dudleys just so he can complete it, but it probably would look worse if he did it with the Dudleys. But he messes up Matt and Jeff, and he messes up Edge and Christian. He gets them confused. I don't know how he does. Bubba hits a cutter off the ladder on Christian. Double suplex by Edge and Christian to Devon off a ladder. Christian and Jeff take some brutal bumps off a ladder to the outside. Special. I'm shocked Eddie, they were able to go back into the match because it looked brutal. We get a 3D to Edge. Bubba powerbombs Matt through a table. Jeff hits a swanton off a giant ladder on the amp rate to Bubba through a table. Matt hits a twist of fate to Devon. Edge pushes Matt off because the Dudley set up a ladder, like bridge on top of a table bridge on top of two ladders so they could walk up and grab the belt. Edge pushes Matt off of that through a table. Edge and Christian unhook the belts and become the new WWF Tag Team Champions. I give it 8 out of 10. Look, I can't do this match justice. Explain it note by note. I can't. You gotta watch it. It's gonna be like the one in 17. I won't be able to do it justice, but you gotta watch it. You gotta watch it. Our next matchup, I'm not even gonna waste my time talking about. I'm gonna tell you what it is, but I'm just gonna complain about it. It's Terry Runnels versus the Cat with Val Venis as the guest referee. I think this is the worst match in Mania history. I think this match does not get the credit it deserves for being as shit as it is. This match is dog shit. And I don't want to hear the excuse that this match didn't go long. These guys aren't wrestlers. Don't fucking put them in the ring if you don't want me to criticize them as a wrestling match. Because this is the fucking dog shit thing. This sucks. And you have fucking Moolah and Mae Young. And Mae Young is more about the spotlight good on Mae than it is either one else. Val Venis is the guest referee for some reason. I don't even know why. This rated, Terry wins 0 out of 10. No, I'm not giving it a single star. 0 out of 10. This is dog shit. I don't care. You can take your Michael Cole and Jerry Lawler and your Brett and Vince and anything else and shove it up your ass. This is the worst thing I've ever watched. I hated that this existed. I hate that I had to watch this. I hate that this is on my television screen. I hate that I had to do anything. I hate it all. Fuck this match. Fuck Terry Runnels. Fuck the Cat. Fuck Val Venis. Screw Mae Young. Fuck Jay Moolah. Fuck WrestleMania 2000. This match is the worst match in history. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Fucking sue me. Ah! Our next matchup is China and Too Cool taking on the Rascals. That is Eddie Guerrero, Dean Malenko, and Perry Saturn. I believe Dean Malenko is the light heavyweight champ at this point. I don't fully remember, so don't take that as fact, but I'm pretty sure he is. This is currently the storyline where Eddie's trying to woo China with his Latino heat, as Jerry Lawler says. And China's rejecting it for 24 more hours. We had tilt-a-whirl backbreaker by Eddie to Scotty. China dances with Grandmaster Sexay. Saturn pushes Sexay off the top rope and they wear him down. Eddie cheap shots China. The China and Tuchel get back into it. We get a double worm to Saturn and Malenko. Superplex by Sky Too High to Eddie Guerrero. Hot tag to China. China power bombs Eddie and hits like a sleeper driver thing on Eddie and wins. 5 out of 10. It is perfectly fine. It does what it needs to do. Again, it does what it needs to do, and there's no one botching it. And it's also like 5 great workers in China. They get the best they can do. Yeah, 24 hours later, Eddie would win a championship off of Chris Jericho. We'll find out what it is in a second. And with the help of China, turn on Jericho, and China and Eddie would become a on-screen pairing from there on. So yeah, that is where that storyline will go. So this next matchup is a two falls triple threat match for the European and Intercontinental Championship. The way this is work is the first pinfall will be for the Intercontinental Championship. The second pinfall will be for the European Championship. We got the Eurocontinental Champion Kurt Angle. He's defending against Chris Benoit, and Chris Jericho. Apparently, this was made by Bob Backlund, telling him made this match without Kurt Angle's knowledge. And on the WrestleMania 2000 Heat, I believe it was Heat, Kurt Angle put Bob Backlund into the crossface chicken wing. So that popped me. That popped me. I didn't know Kurt Angle and Bob Backlund were appearing at any point on TV, and that makes I wish can someone find me a clip of them two together, because I bet that's hilarious. Benoit attacks Kurt before the bell. Jericho dropkicks Benoit and Kurt off the apron. Benoit knocks Jericho off the top rope to the outside. Bulldog by Jericho, a suplex by Jericho. Kurt locks in the crossface chicken wing, but it's broken up. Diving headbutt by Benoit, and he pins Jericho, and he is the new Intercontinental Champion. Next fall is for the European Championship. Jericho locks in the walls with Jericho and Angle, but Benoit stops it. We get two powerbombs by Jericho, two Angle, the triple Germans by Benoit. We get a ref bump for some reason. Like, do we need one? Jericho gets a line salt on Benoit and pins Benoit to become the European Champion. So Angle loses both belts and wasn't pinned once. That's how you protect the talent right there. I give it 6 out of 10. It's actually a very good match. Again, my notes don't give it justice for that one. I'd watch it. It's Kurt Angle, Benoit, and Jericho. They can't have a bad match against each other. You just can't. If they do, it just something's clearly wrong. Our next matchup is Kane and Rikishi with Paul Bearer taking on DX, aka X-Pac, and Road Dogg with Toy. There's not much to this match. This match is about one thing: Rikishi and his ass. I'm pretty sure Rikishi hits like 3 to 4 stink faces in this match. I believe this only goes like 4 minutes. Am I correct with that? Yeah, 4 minutes long. Yeah, stink face to Road Dogg. They wear down Rikishi. We get a Bronco Buster by X-Pac to Rikishi. Hawk tag to Kane. Tori ends up taking the stink face from Rikishi. Kane hits a tombstone to X-Pac to win. 4 out of 10. It's there. Pete Rose comes out after trying to hit Kane with a baseball bat, but Rikishi stops him. Kane chokeslams Pete Rose, and Pete Rose takes a stink face. That is the end of the Pete Rose saga. He does not appear again. I don't know why. I can't believe he agreed to do that for 3 years in a row, where he would show up and get his ass kicked by Kane. I cannot believe that kept being the thing for him. That's crazy. And now it's time for our main event. Is McMahon in every corner as Triple H, with the current WWF champion, defends the title with Stephanie McMahon in his corner against The Rock, who has Vince McMahon in his corner, Mick Foley, who has Linda in his corner, and The Big Show, who has Shane McMahon in his corner, in a 4-way elimination match for the WWF Championship. Big Show tossed Triple H, just showing off his power at the start. He has sidewalk slam by Big Show to The Rock. Foley hits Big Show in the back with a Foley hits Big Show in the back with a chair. Yeah, I said that right. Rock hits a rock bomb to Show, and Show's eliminated. Why'd you do that to Show? He deserved better than that. He deserves an absolute better push than that. What the hell? Foley and Rock gang up on Triple H. Rock accidentally hits Foley with the ring bell. He was going for Hunter, but Triple H moves out of the way. Foley gets a barbed wire 2x4, but Triple H hits him with a low blow. We get a Mr. Sacco. Triple H double Mr. Sacco to the Rock, but Triple H gets a double low blow. Double arm DDT by Foley, but Rock kicks out. Foley and Triple H double team on Rock. Foley goes for an elbow drop through the announce table. And eats shit. Like, there's no other way to describe. He does not even barely hit the table. Now, I don't know if this was intentionally he misses the table, or he actually could not reach the table. I think it's the second one, because Triple H then continuously goes for elbow drops to put Rock through the table. I think Foley genuinely missed how he did not get him, how injured he got from that. I have no, because he must have been fucked up. Because that is a mega miss. Oh, that's bad. Oh, it's hard to even watch. I'm not gonna lie. Triple H gets Foley back in the ring, hits a pedigree, but Foley kicks out. Triple H hits a chair shot to the head and a second pedigree, and Foley is eliminated. But Foley runs back into the ring and hits Triple H with the barbed wire 2x4. Rock suplexes Triple H on the ramp, and it's a full brawl. By Triple H and Rock, Triple H hits a pile drive onto the steps, but Rock kicks out. They find the crowd. They stretch time heavily here. Rock suplexes Triple H through the announce table. Shane attacks Vince with a television monitor. Vince busted open. Rock hits a DDT, but Triple H kicks out. Triple H hits Rock with the barbed wire 2x4. Rock hits a rock bottom. Vince runs down, takes out Shane, grabs a chair, and then hits the Rock with the chair. Triple H goes for a pin, but Rock kicks out. Vince hits a second chair shot, and Triple H pins and retains. The first time a heel has walked out of WrestleMania standing tall. That's crazy. The first time the heel has closed WrestleMania as the winner. Like, that is crazy to think about. But I give this match 5 out of 10. It is a clusterfuck. It's not a fun one. They don't do Big Show well. The miss by Foley's bad. This should have just been Rock and Hunter. Like, what were we doing? After the match, Rock just takes out all the McMahons and stands tall anyways. Show rating wise, I give it 4 out of 10. This show sucks. This show genuinely sucks. I don't know what we were thinking with this show. No, we have one singles match, and it's the worst match in history. So much overbooked nonsense. Swerves for the sake of swerves. Everything about this annoys me. Everything. I hate it all. Yeah, 4 out of 10. I'm gonna be honest, I would not recommend this show. The only thing I'll tell you to watch is the ladder match. The triangle ladder match. Everything else, you could skip. Really. But let me know what you think of WrestleMania 2000 down below. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, comment what you think down below. Like I said, you got any suggestions for pay-per-views that are not WrestleManias you want to see me review, let me know in the comments. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you for the next one for WrestleMania 17.